We got a tough test ahead of us in the Buffalo Bills. Let's talk about it. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Now, if you're a new viewer, we talk all things Minnesota Vikings related on this channel. So if that's something you would like, consider hitting the subscribe as we're trying to reach 550 subs by November 14th. We're only 20-some away at this point, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. So Week 10 is officially upon us, and let me tell you something. I'm kind of nervous. This is going to be a tough game. Actually, in my opinion, I think this is the toughest game of the season for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I know we did lose to the Philadelphia Eagles early on in the year. However, going into that game, I was a little bit more hopeful that we'd come away with the win. This game, however, has me a little nervous. There's a good chance we do not win this game. There's a very good chance. And at the beginning of the year, when I gave you guys my record prediction, this was a game where I marked an L. However, okay, we could be seeing a change. So let's get into it, right? This weekend, Week 10, the 7-1 Minnesota Vikings, the 7-1 Minnesota Vikings are going to be taking on the 6-2 Buffalo Bills. Yes. And for the first time in at least 5 or 6 weeks, the Vikings are 3-point underdogs. Now, this spread was way bigger and way more in favor of the Buffalo Bills early on in the week before we heard that Josh Allen was dealing with a UCL sprain, which basically, if he needed surgery, which it doesn't seem like he's going to, it's considered the Tommy John surgery. It's the inside of the elbow. You get it. It's not great to have, especially on your throwing arm. However, it was at 11.5, the spread. Moved down to 3 points because Josh Allen's availability is in question. That means Case Keenum, ex-Vikings quarterback, the Minneapolis Miracle orchestrator, will most likely be starting at quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, hence the reason why the spread is only 3 points. Okay, the current over-under for this game is 43 points. I'm not sure if that's going to be... No, that's definitely doable. I think it'll go over that. Not by much, but it's going to be a good game. I think this is a game where both offenses are explosive. Defensively, both teams are doing all right. Okay, the Vikings finally starting to get into a rhythm here in the past couple of weeks. But this is a tough matchup, man. This is a very tough week. Like, I'm nervous. Okay, there's a very good chance we lose this game. All right, which kind of helps me lay out the 3 keys to victory. If we want to win this game, we have to do these 3 things. And if we only do 2 of the 3, we're going to lose. If we only do 1 of the 3, we're going to lose. If we do all 3, I think we'll be fine, and I think we squeak by with the double against the Buffalo Bills. So let's get right to it with the 3 keys to victory. Starting off the bat with start fast. Okay, we have to put points on the board on our first drive, our second drive, and potentially our third drive. Okay, if we can take a 21 points, or if we can put 21 points on the board before halftime, I will be ecstatic. Okay, I will be pumped up because that means we have a chance to win this ball game. On the other side of things, okay, let's make sure that they don't put up 21 points in the first half as well. Okay, start fast. Get those points. Capitalize in the red zone. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. If we have to come away with a field goal, so be it. But we have to score. No punting in that first half. It's going to be tough to do. It'll probably most likely happen, but that's one key to victory. Start fast, okay? The next one, keep everything in front. And by that, the DBs, our secondary, has got to play the best football they have played in their entire life, okay? The Buffalo Bills have 2 solid or stud receivers in Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis. If we cannot slow those 2 down, it's over. If they get behind us, if we get beat, it's over, okay? Because that gives them a better chance to score 6 and kind of run up the score on us. Keep Diggs and Gabriel Davis in front of you, including Dawson Knox, okay? Keep everything in front. If they get chunks of yards, so be it. Don't get beat deep, okay? Plain and simple. Keep everything in front. And last but not least, this is a big one. We've had this one now for the past couple weeks, but this one I actually mean it. Create turnovers. If we do not win the turnover battle, we probably lose this game. Okay? If Case Keenum is going to get the start, which it's a very real potential possibility, create those turnovers, create the chaos in the backfield, have him make those split-second decisions where most of the time it probably won't pan out. Okay, he makes a wrong throw, wrong decision, fumbles the ball, takes a sack, an unnecessary sack. Just create those turnovers, whether it's 3 and outs, fumbles, interceptions. I don't care what you got to do, but you have to create turnovers to win this ball game. I think this is a very winnable ball game, okay? It's tough. I'm nervous. I'm very, very nervous. We could very well come out this one the loser, and that's okay, and I expect that, okay? I'm going into this game expecting we're going to lose, hoping we're going to win, because that means the win will be that much sweeter. However, in order to get that win, we have to start fast, put points on the board. We have to keep everything in front of you. Make sure Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis and Dawson Knox don't beat you deep. And last but not least, we have to create those turnovers and make Case Keenum pay. Okay, plain and simple. Those 3 things, we should get a dub here. I'm not really sure what to say other than expecting we lose, hoping we win, which stinks because I'm a Vikings fan, but I'm very nervous for this one. It's going to be a good one. Cannot wait to watch this one tomorrow at noon. Anyways, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment how you think the game is going to go, if we're going to win or we're going to lose, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 550 subs by November 14th, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and Skol Vikes.